Hi, this is Shannon with Florabella Collection, and today I'll be demonstrating the new Florabella Action Mixer set that is available for free on facebook.com/Florabella Actions for a limited time. And this action set is really helpful if you like to combine your actions and at different opacities and make recipes and combinations. So it's really easy and quick too. First thing you'll do is choose your first action that you want to run, and let's try Envy. So I'm going to click Envy. It'll load all the layers and it'll group them in Photoshop. And you've always had the capability of adjusting the effect of the action on top of your background layer. But if you want to add more actions, that's where this action set comes in handy. So first thing you do, there's two parts to the action, two actions down here. The first one is called Merge. You're going to click that, and that is going to tell you that you can click Stop, rename the Florabella action to represent the action that you played, and run Add and Mix if you want to add and make combinations. So we'll click Stop, and you don't have to rename, but I like to just to keep things straight because I might be running 3 or 4 actions here. So now we have Envy on top of your background, and you can play with the opacity just like you could before. But now we're going to add another action to this. So let's click Add and Mix. And it says continue and play your action and then run merge again. So click continue. Let's play Tea Time from Lux 2 as well. So it'll go ahead, it'll click Tea Time. Now we need to merge that just like we merged Envy. And click Stop. Now we have Tea Time and we have Envy on top, but you can't see Tea Time because Envy's at 100%. So in order to mix 2 or more actions, you need to reduce opacity of the uppermost actions. So now we have Envy on top at 50% and Tea Time underneath. So we have 50% Envy, 50% Tea Time. And I can also rename this to Tea Time if I want. Oops. Okay, you can go ahead and run Add and Mix again. So you can add a third action into the mix, or you can go ahead and right-click and flatten. It's up to you. But let me show you something else. So let's delete these, and we're going to start fresh with our background image. Lux 2 comes with several actions that have variations, and the Florabella Action Mixer works with that as well. Let me show you what I mean. So here we have Jane. Let's play Jane. Jane has 3 variations. It has the default variation, which is just Jane, and I like to call that plain Jane because it's really kind of plain, and that's what you'll end up with after the action runs. If you expand it, you'll see that you also have Urban Jane. You can click that on and play with the opacity to give it more of an urban feel. Or you have Hazy Jane, and you can make Jane hazy that way. But this action mixer works really well with these actions. So first thing you'll do is click Merge. And what that will do is it'll merge it, but it'll also leave the options of Urban Jane and Hazy Jane there so that you can play with the opacities when you mix. You can add another action on top of that. Again, Add and Mix. It tells you to press Continue, run another action, and then click Merge again. So let's add Swoon to the Janes here. We're going to play Swoon. It's super quick and fun to make different recipes. So now we have Swoon. Again, we're going to merge it. And that will leave us with a Swoon, then Jane, Urban Jane, Hazy Jane. So you can play with those. Let's Urban Jane's at 50. Let's bring that down to 25. Let's bring regular Jane down. It's at 100, so it's covering up Swoon. Well, if you bring it down to 0, then you have Swoon with a little bit of Urban Jane on top. But let's bring a little bit of Jane into the mix as well at about 20%. And as always, you can go ahead and see the effect of what you've done by clicking Alt and the eyeball on the background layers. That's before and that's after this recipe. So, and then you can go ahead and click Add and Mix and add another action. The possibilities are really endless. There's so much you can do. And you can really just customize the look of your image to fit your style and the particular image each time. So this action again can be found at facebook.com/Florabella Actions, and Florabella Actions and textures, including the actions used here today, can be found at florabellacollection.com. Thanks.